Good
Sounds
night.
like a demon.
Alright, welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games YouTube channel. We are playing Bottom of Clocktower once again, and I am the Trouble Brewing character in the advanced script. This is Extension Cord, one of the most highly lauded custom scripts, and I am the Recluse, and I could have a Marionette neighbour. Which is, not great. It is also a Sentinel game, and I am the outside added by the Sentinel in our 7-player game. So I'm going to try and figure out how I can best be useful to town somehow. I was thinking an empath bluff and say how I've detected a marionette could work. I could be an investigator that's seen either of my neighbors as a marionette. That's a meme. That's a whole meme. Do have a couple options. I could try and be damsel.
Good morning, town. I've been murdered by a horrible tentacle beast. Go find out who it is.
Got
It's
the
a
number.
headline monster. 3 minutes to check, because it's a mini game.
Hey, yo.
Hello.
How's it going?
How's it going?
That's what I said.
Good, good. What's happening?
Not a lot.
Cool.
How do you want to play this? Do you want to do 2s, 3s, rock, paper, scissors?
I'm happy to hard claim
Okay.
at this point because I've got information. I'm an empath with a 0.
Pretty good.
Obviously, you could very well be the Nadashi that's poisoning me. But I mean, if you are that, then you're not going to kill me anyway, so who cares?
Or you could be my marionette.
Yes, I'm going to assume that I'm not until you tell me.
Until I tell you more specifically and directly than this.
Yeah, exactly. What about yourself?
You know what? I'm going to trust you. I'm the only outsider in this game.
Ooh, the only outsider. Oh, right, because there's a
It's
sentinel.
supposed to be 0. I've been added by the sentinel.
I will put you down as puzzle master for now. I feel like that's a. If you go
They're all
one
bad.
outsider, I feel like that's a reasonable one to put.
They all suck.
Okay. If you're you're not the recluse, I assume.
No.
Okay. Just because that would be weird for my info. But yeah, cool.
If your number does change,
I'll leave you as.
Let me know. Because whether or not you are poisoned through me is relevant.
Yes.
If Rick is our Nadashi.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I guess at the moment we can just trust Amelia for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Okay, but yeah, I'll try and talk to Rick and Amelia today.
Easy. All right,
cool. Thank you very much, Keith.
Well, that's interesting. I don't really know what to do now. Classic 7-player game problem. I'm just sitting there playing with myself. Guys, it's 30 seconds. Just say it.
We got 30 seconds. Time. All right.
What's up? I'm this game's only outsider.
Oh, nice. I'll tell you, I'm the mathematician with the 1.
Sick. I want to kill Alan, but I don't want Alan to know it was from me.
Nice. Okay. Chaotic. I'll see what I can do about that.
Amazing. can give better reasons later, but we don't have
Fair.
a lot of time to cook anything just yet.
Welcome back, town. Minute to chat,
Yeah.
then get to killing.
Whoa. You wouldn't do such a thing.
That was quick.
Is it better
Yeah.
to? I haven't
Ooh.
played in such a small lobby before. Is it better to just come out with like pivotal information?
Not necessarily.
You
Or-
gotta weigh
use
the
the-
risk reward of dying versus your information helping the team solve the puzzle.
Okay,
Yeah,
I might hold on my information for one more night.
that's probably fair.
Just in case.
Sure. Yeah. You can also just ask someone else to share
Does
it. What's up?
Does anyone suspect themselves of being poisoned yet?
I could be. With my maybe, but I'm not sure.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
kind of same here.
Yeah, I
Hard
could
to say.
All right, so Rick and Alan both think they're poisoned. We know what to do.
I don't
Uh-oh.
think I'm poisoned, but I could see myself being poisoned,
It's
if that makes
something-
sense.
What I'm going to say is to make this even worse, but I know for a fact that I'm not poisoned.
Ooh, just yeah.
You the
Ooh.
poisoner?
Spicy.
And Lopen Nom's there.
Uh-oh.
I feel like that's is if you're
Is that
not
a
poisoned,
boom
that
dandy? Is that a boom dandy trying to?
1 million
Perhaps.
IQ
Boom Dandy
Boom
on the
Dandy
script?
play. Hey guys, I'm not poisoned.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Big
it's probably-
console, Alex.
Sorry.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
I wonder
interesting.
who the artist fisherman is.
Yeah.
I wonder. Is it a Vortex game?
Oh, it could be Puzzle Master, I guess.
Mm.
Ooh.
I'm back. Noms are still open.
Can I also get a console?
No.
He's
I'm
just getting his
I'm
Savant
going
info, don't
next.
worry, guys.
I'm going next.
Oh no.
Alright.
Can I have a consult?
Sure.
Oh,
Wow, I'm popular
waste of
tonight.
time, Rick.
This is great.
We just want to hang out with Alex.
Everyone's just one by one going and asking the storyteller the same artist question for a bluff, in the same way that everyone juggles.
Exactly right.
Mm.
But the thing is, the artist would be. They get the information.
Do we have an investigator as the only first night info role in the script?
If we did, we'd be hiding.
I've heard it claimed somewhere, but it was in a 3, so
Did they see a marionette?
not likely.
It's not likely.
I'll nominate Alan.
Quinn nominates Alan. Tell us why.
What do you mean it's not likely?
I have information that suggests Alan might not be good. We don't have to do this today, but I thought I'd put it out there.
Alan?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if we want to clear this world, that's fine. I probably want to know a little bit more about the information if it's me specifically or like a group of people. Not too happy to die, but if we want to clear this world, I guess that's all right. But yeah, again, powerful townsfolk. TM.
TM.
First nom of the night. 4 votes required. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Do we have any idea what the
Oh,
minion would be? I have an
enough.
idea.
supposed
Feels
to
like
be an
a-
investigator.
My hunch is Marionette.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, no one's trying to get themselves executed yet, so maybe not Boom Dandy.
I mean, look, I tried.
Set call for
Doesn't
noms.
necessarily help.
Does the Boom Dandy live in the final 3?
Not
No,
necessarily.
because they're executed.
Okay, cool.
Usually they're dead.
So it's not that bad on the script.
Yeah. There's
Maybe
no.
just not the one.
Final call for noms.
Wait, no one's on the block, right?
Nope.
Nominate Rick.
Shui nominates Rick. Tell us why.
You've been awfully quiet. And I couldn't talk to you today, so would you like to die?
Yeah, you should kill me.
With that incredibly strong defense, 4 votes required. So 3, 2.
Get him. Oh, what?
No, Rick.
There we go,
Ooh.
you saved.
God damn it. I don't
Three
Didn't
is
vote
not
for
enough.
himself.
You
Didn't
gotta
vote for
kill
himself.
people.
To change.
Close noms in 10.
Hmm.
Come on, we got
I'm
7.
the Belgium.
5,
We should probably
Got
kill.
someone.
I'm
Three.
happy to die.
2, 1.
Who said
I'll
that?
don't
nominate
Keep
Quinn.
him then.
No, go.
I heard
Queen.
somebody nominate Keith.
I can't.
No? Was there
I
any last minute noms there?
I'll
Did I
nominate
nominate?
Quinn. Is that who? Quinn, did you say I'm happy to die?
That was me.
Alright, Amelia, tell us why.
I somewhat think it's probably better to kill because otherwise the demon's going to pick us off. Don't feel strongly about this.
Quinn?
I haven't spoken.
Obviously, I'd prefer someone else die, but it doesn't look like anyone's gonna do it. So I think we should kill.
Alright. 4 votes required. So 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
I'd like to point out that there's a boom dandy on this script.
I'm okay
That's
with
true.
Does a lot of.
4's enough.
Like a-
Quinn's
If you
on
want to beat it, I'm happy not to die.
I mean, I don't think I've had a boom dandy experience,
Article
so I'm happy
5,
to let
4,
it happen, I guess.
3,
Either way.
It's fun.
1. Quinn has been executed. Dies. Good night, everyone.
No.
It's alright.
Next time.
Quinn got that artist information anyway.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
No, you can't guess he missed the damsel.
I got away with it too. Just don't bother swap me back into play.
This is where the huntsman comes in.
That would be so cracked. The demon suspects that you're the dead damsel because you fucking told everyone, and then the barber dies, they swap you into a live player and then just guess them immediately.
Is that
Mhm.
crazy?
Yeah, don't do that.
That's nasty.
That's pretty
That's too
funny.
strong.
Guys, I'm gonna do that now.
No.
In the barber.
Please no.
Good morning, town. Schwain is no more.
What?
5 remaining. 3
Who
minutes.
was
That's
that
such-
name? Oh, Schwein.
Good.
Rick, yeah, has it out for me. I know it.
What was that?
What? That was you, wasn't it?
Oh,
Hello.
Okay.
I am this game's only outsider.
oh, okay.
I claim this on day one to Quinn and Alan as well, but I haven't
Okay.
said which one.
Okay. I could be the investigator or the cannibal.
Okay. As the cannibal, if you were the cannibal, what did you get? If you were the investigator, what did you get?
I couldn't say.
Because I know something about Quinn's character that might help you if you cannibaled.
Are you talking something artistic?
No, he was not the artist.
Oh,
He claims to be a Night Wakes character to me.
are you talking about a mathematician?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So did you
Yes,
get
do you-
numbers or something?
Do you think he might have been the artist?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm still trying to work that out. Why do you think he died? Why do you think he got himself nominated?
Mathematician on first night is the best shot at info. And then everything
then
else
after
that's
that,
just
why wouldn't you
harder
stay
to
and
solve.
play? Still want to stay and play.
If we
though.
miss an execution, we lose an execution, like an additional one.
Yeah.
For an odd numbered game, we only have 3 executions, so
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna speak to Schwain. I'll catch up.
Alright. Alas, once again.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Has your
How's
number
it going?
changed?
It has not changed.
Okay. Have you talked to Amelia?
No, I haven't. I didn't get a chance to yet.
Yeah, I tried to and then missed it today.
Are you willing to specify what outsider you are?
Yeah, I'm the recluse.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Which is
Oh,
why
you're
I
the
wanted to
recluse.
know if
Okay,
your
so
numbers
that's weird.
changed without me telling you.
No, that's fair. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple of worlds. I see. Assuming we're both telling the truth, of course, and sober. Well, actually, no, not even sober. If you're poisoned, that's pretty weird.
I don't have to be poison. I don't have to be poison or locked.
If we poison or locked, yeah, that's what I mean. I guess.
Or
if
I'm the marionette
they-
recluse.
If you're the marionette recluse, hilarious. Or I guess I could still be the marionette.
Yeah.
Even
we
if.
have to go
Oh
that
shit!
way.
I could be the marionette. Oh.
Boom. Boom.
Welcome back, everybody. Chat for a bit. Noms open soon.
How do I get rid of all like the voice things? Like to some people, do I have to refresh?
What's that?
Say again?
Like I have all the chat bubbles appearing. How do I?
Oh,
If you
hit
press
enter.
Oh, just hit enter.
Backspace.
Yeah.
Oh, enter, sorry.
Oh, thank you.
That's how you pop them up.
Quinn and or Swain, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I haven't spoken to either of you. Are you willing, because you're dead, to say what you were?
In
No
private,
pressure.
sure.
Okay, fair.
Sorry. What was it?
I was just asking if either of you are willing to say your character.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yes, I think there's no point in not coming out, I guess. Except for one thing.
If you don't
I guess-
come out, can you give me some numbers or something? Or points at someone?
I guess, Rick, were you able to
spoken
use...
Hannibal?
I didn't want to say anything right now, Quinn.
Okay.
I
Okay.
Trade
It
puts
would be
Alan.
helpful to confirm something, but that's okay.
I do have a
trying to say
Oh,
hello.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm the mathematician. I have a 1, and then I died because I might as well.
Nominations are open.
And that is currently a double claim with someone who's alive.
Yes, it is.
So
That would be resolved by now, right?
that's very interesting to me because I'm the mathematician. So,
yeah.
and I've gotten a 3 both nights, which is incredibly high. And so I think Quinn could be evil, or I'm sitting next to the Nodashi.
Hmm.
Keith nominates Amelia.
Did you like
Keith
me?
has. Sorry, Alan. Keith's nominated Amelia. Tell us why, Keith.
I'm gonna spill all of the marbles. My apologies. Hello, I am the recluse, this game's only outsider. Next to me is Alan, an empath who has said 0 2 nights in a row before knowing I was the recluse. This information obviously doesn't work super great, but as I see it, Amelia as the Nodashi, if Alan is a marionette, could be poisoning all of the remaining townsfolk alive. And so Amelia is the best execution from my point of view.
Amelia, your defense.
I find it interesting that this came up as sort of some heat came on to Alex with the double claim. So don't know about that, but I'm happy to die. I am the artist. I've asked my question. I'm not going to publicly say what that question was, but fine to die. I just feel like the timing of when Keith made this nom was questionable.
I mean, if Alex's information is as claimed, then they could just be poisoned by you.
3 votes required. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, but there's still a double claim.
It's also weird to me, the empath
Always not enough.
information, in that case, because a 0 would indicate the Nodashi poisoning as well, is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could. I mean,
Or-
Keith is reading. Keith is reading socially good to me here, which is why I don't really want to build this world. But it is possible Keith is a spy, sees no outsider, claims recluse because it's weird with my claim, I guess. I don't know how much I
Millie?
like that world, but it's possible.
What about Alan's not an empath and just claimed zeros because
I mean,
they didn't know you were a recluse?
Also possible.
Millie's got a hand up.
I would like to nominate Alex. I think either they're poisoned and therefore not particularly helpful, or they're evil and in a double claim with the actual mathematician.
Alex, your defense.
I mean, I understand, but from my world view currently, I've been next to the Nodashi probably the entire game so far. And then Quinn was probably the evil minion, and then
If
Amelia.
I was the Nodashi, I wouldn't be in my best interest to kill you, because then the poison jumps all the way around to Rick. I don't think that's a particularly helpful.
I think with the Nodashi, it just stays on the townsfolk, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's correct. The Nodashi poisons
Oh.
the nearest townsfolk on the left and the right, regardless of whether they're alive or not.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Nonetheless, 3 votes required. I will start the nomination in 3.
Pertinent?
one of Keith and
pixie
Alex is evil. I'd like to kill one of them.
My reason for asking my artist question early was
2 isn't enough.
didn't make any sense.
Sorry, what was that info, Quinn?
I'd just like to say that one of Keith or Alex is evil, because Alex is either double claiming me and not backing down, which is either mutant play or evil play.
Or Pixie.
Well, if
know-
they're the pixie, yeah, not the pixie. So there's 2 outsiders or just a minion.
I
I think we should kill. I would like to kill Alex, but I think we should probably kill Keith.
I had a nomination there from Alex on who, sorry?
Keith.
On Keith. Alright. Tell us why.
Quinn's reasoning is sound. Even though I'm the mathematician and he's evil. I also am obliged to agree with this.
Keith, your defense.
We have 2 executions. Executing me on the fringe belief that I'm a minion doesn't actually really help us solve the game. I'm the only person that's claimed outsider. And let's meta the storyteller really hard for a moment, because he very, very specifically at the start of the game said, hey guys, don't forget a sentinel exists. There could be 0 or 1 outsiders. Don't forget. Which he said while I was holding the recluse token, which I thought was very funny. But as I see it from my worldview, either Alan is the Marionette and Amelia is the Nodashi, which explains Alex's horrible information. But in this scenario, we don't have the information to solve the game. Executing me is just going to be removing a worldview, and we don't really have good information as to why I should be executed. The Alan's claim as to what the empath information either verifies me or says that I'm specifically the Nodashi, or Amelia is specifically the Nodashi, which clashes with the claim that I could be a minion. The fact that everyone wants to vote and execute me after every other execution being so fucking hard to get is kind of telling as well.
Alright, 3 votes required. So in 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. 3 is enough. Keith's mark for execution.
I think it's just a world that has to be cleared. I think you're good, but
Then why'd you vote on me?
my info is weird.
Final
Because
call
my
stops.
info doesn't make sense with your claim.
It's
Those things in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keith has been executed and dies.
This-
And good night.
Ooh.
Keith could
Thought we
have
might have
been Keith could have been the spy registering as good to the empath, which would also explain why he potentially knew there was no other outsiders and therefore it wouldn't be a double claim.
It genuinely doesn't fit the narrative, because I told the empath to give me 2 nights of information before I revealed that I was the recluse, and the empath told me that they saw good twice. There's no reason for me to come and say, oh yeah, by the way, I was the recluse the whole time. If they said, oh, I saw you as evil twice, I'm like, that makes sense. I was the recluse. It's a backup. If they're like, yeah, I got good both times, I'm like, yeah, sick, because I was the barber or whatever. There's no reason for me to claim recluse to my benefit in this scenario where I am the spy.
Yeah,
is-
I
it is
kind of
weird.
agree with Keith.
Yeah.
I put you down as puzzle master. Actually, that's what I thought you were.
Yeah.
Like, I think Alex is very obviously evil here,
Okay.
which
It's
is the
Quinn
problem.
starting. No, this is Quinn is starting Dadashi. It's passed to a Scarlet Woman. There's no other reason I'd be killed in the first night.
That's spicy.
Are you willing to share what you are?
It doesn't matter, but I can be poisoned.
How would Quinn have
I mean,
known that it was a Scarlet
Quinn would know
Woman
my role.
and then get himself
Quinn knows
executed?
my role.
Good morning, town.
It's a weird
Night
play.
in the night.
Um,
Final 3.
I got some info.
What'd you learn, Rick?
Oh, sorry, you go first, Amelia.
no,
Apologies.
you go. You go.
Oh, you go. You go.
I would like you to go.
No, you go first, ladies.
My information involves you, so I would very much like.
I can come out with my
Well,
info.
that's very funny. So my information involves you, so I prefer you to go first.
Fair enough. My artist question, which I slightly goofed, was: is Keith, Rick, or Quinn the demon? To which I got a yes. I should have asked: is just two of you guys the demon? Because obviously, if I'm sitting next to the Nodashi, then I'm splitting it half. So yeah, it's either one of my neighbours and I'm poisoned, or it is. Well, obviously, it can't be between Keith, Rick, and Quinn, or there's a Scarlet Woman.
Keith, did you tell Amelia that you were the recluse?
Never. Only when I publicly revealed it to everyone.
We haven't had a private chat all game.
So,
Okay,
so
so
you
you.
go, Quinn.
Oh, okay.
I'd just like to say that I'm the math with a 1, so the only people who get information on first night is Alex, who's also claiming math, which doesn't
me,
work, and
Pat,
Alan.
who did
Wait.
malfunction.
So I think Alan has to be good here.
So
I
I got
just
some info that
realised
might help
as
as
well.
well.
Quinn just claimed to be a mathematician 1 on a Nodashi script, as well. So Quinn's just the minion.
I'm
just
going to
comment that is
recognize
the expected
Rick
number.
and then Schwain.
Yes.
So it's just a slight bit of information that may be of use to the town. So I'm the Raven Keeper. I keep pluralizing that. And I checked Amelia, and she came up as Nodashi.
Schwain.
But just
You
answer your
claimed
question.
Raven's Keeper to me on day
Mhm.
one. I wouldn't
I
have
did.
killed you.
I did claim Raven Keeper to you day 1. I agree there. I'm just telling you the facts that I received at night. That's all I can do.
Schwain.
So just to answer your question, Alex, the expected number for the mathematician on night 1 should be 1, assuming the empath is real and misregistered because they're poisoned.
Okay.
You could just be a marionette, and a math 3 doesn't make sense. So you're either poisoned by the Nadashi and received a 3, so that would make Amelia the Nadashi. I think.
Weedy. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just want to ask a rules question on how the Nodashi works. So it's not a live neighbor specifically. So it's the nearest townsfolk skipping outsiders, and the 2 people that are poisoned never changes for the whole game, except if the Nodashi kata never changes the whole game.
Pretty much, yeah. So if the Nodashi were to move through like a Barber Swap or a Scarlet Woman on this script, then different players could become poisoned. But yeah, generally speaking, if there's no shenanigans like that, it's the same players poisoned throughout the whole game, even whether they're alive or dead.
Okay. I think
passes
that
through
leads me to say the only logical explanation for Rick's ping on me, which is false, is that Alan is the Nodashi. My artist question was poisoned. It passes through Keith as an outsider, and Rick is also poisoned.
I'm going to say Keith, then Quinn, then I'm going to open nominations.
But your information, Amelia, is just confirmation that Keith is the recluse, isn't it?
Potentially.
Keith?
Yeah, I wanted to get a claim from Schwain, because if you are poisoned by Amelia the Nodashi, because Alex specifically is the minion, then that means that Rick's information is correct. The other scenario being Alan is the minion and Rick's information is incorrect. So I really want to hear from you.
Oracle, I basically implied my role against Stephen bluffs or actual role claims, so either Quinn or Alex knew my role. And I obviously didn't learn anything because I died the first night,
Yeah, that doesn't
which is
help.
why I suspect that it's possible that after Quinn died, they didn't want me to learn a 1. But that's just a guess.
Do you
Quick-
think that it? Sorry,
No, you go ahead. You go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did it seem like you could have been like bluffing Ravenkeeper if you were giving out strong townsfolk, and that's why you might have been killed,
Me?
or not really? Yeah.
No. I think the people who I claimed against were basically hard claims. And
Quinn?
I'll also note that
Um,
Quinn and Milo both claimed artist.
The only world that I can see that works with everyone's information is Rick is the Ravenkeeper who saw Amelia as the Nadashi. Alan is the empath, who's the only starting role that gets information first night, which is my math 1. Strange is, I guess, the Oracle. Keith is actually the recluse, and then Amelia and Alex are minions.
It's my current grimoire.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm leaning towards.
Alright, I'm going to open nominations, but you guys can keep chatting. I'm not going to use the timer function that I did last week because I agree that it's not great on the last day. I'll give you plenty of warning for when we're closing out the day. Nominations are open. Amelia's got her hand up, then Alex.
I don't know if I have a nomination, but I just want to reiterate. Rick on day 1 told me he was the Ravenkeeper.
I did.
Okay, if I'm the demon, I'm not killing Rick. That just doesn't. Unless I'm sat next to him, which obviously I'm not.
I think that killing. I'm based off the information that you have. I'm still a demon candidate, maybe, and Alex feels evil here. So I think killing Rick and just kind of hoping that he doesn't pick you is and picking Alex the minion probably here is kind of what makes sense to me.
Alex?
I got really excited when I got a good roll, but if I'm the Marionette, like, am I on the evil team, or can I win with good, or like I haven't actually played it like that.
Oh, if you're the Marionette, you are evil. You think you're good,
pretty
but
bad.
you're
I already
evil.
have
The
one.
only person that knows that you're evil is the demon.
No, it's okay. I'll just have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks, baby. Love you.
And you're sat next to them, or you're sat next to a recluse.
How do I, like, does the demon usually tell you? Or...
Sometimes.
They can tell you. They don't have to.
Yeah, that's up to the demon.
If they're nice.
Second call for noms.
I think Alan will nominate Amelia.
Alan's nominated Amelia. Tell us why.
Alex doesn't read like a demon candidate. I think this world makes sense with my particularly bad information. Like the only world where I, an empath, gets a 0 that's next to a recluse is one where I'm also sat next to the demon without a Scarlet Woman as well. I think this I think this world makes sense to me. And we've already discussed at length. I think we just put this through.
Relay your defense.
I think there's many other worlds that are viable. I think Alan could. I don't even know which way the demon is. I think Alan is more likely to be the demon and went with an empath bluff to build trust with both of their neighbours. I'm not your demon.
What's your other question?
I know that's not particularly compelling, but
There was a question there.
Yeah.
From Shmei.
What was your artist question? I haven't heard it yet.
I asked, is the demon one of Keith, Rick, or Quinn?
All right.
Would
2
you get a
votes
yes or no?
required.
I got a yes.
Got a yes.
Which,
Two
So
votes
with
required.
Keith claiming recluse, that doesn't mean much.
yeah, I
Unfortunately.
didn't consider recluse at all when I asked that question. I was rushing to ask it on day 1 because my understanding of the rules was that the Nodashi poisoned alive, so I figured the longer I waited, the more likely I would be to be getting poisoned, which is obviously my bad.
I'm
Right,
not gonna
gonna run this
I'm
in
not
3,
gonna vote for
2,
you, Amelia.
1.
I'm not gonna vote.
My math 1 means I have to think Alan's good, so that's why I'm voting.
Oh,
Or
Alex
is it
came
not?
in there.
2.
I don't like
Can
that.
still be beaten or tied. Any further nominations?
Can we beat it?
I'm I'm just trying to weigh up a world.
I don't think with that.
Yeah,
It
because
requires the evil
if
team to
Alan
vote.
is
Yeah.
if Alan's the demon and Quinn wasn't poisoned.
It could be
requires you to
Rick and
nominate and
Alex
vote on your
as
demon.
Rick's
If
the
Alan was the
minion.
demon,
Alex.
Amelia the artist had not activated yet, and Rick the Raven Keeper had not activated yet for Quinn to get a 1.
Yeah, there's no.
So,
Unless Quinn got targeted by a poisoner, potentially.
oh shit, that's true.
If we have one.
Final call for nomination.
Yeah, we didn't figure out what the minion was.
Oh, there is a poisoner.
I don't think we have a mechanical way of knowing what the minion is, unfortunately.
No.
Can we
Alex
get
could very
anybody
easily
else
be
on the block?
Marionette to Amelia D.
Can we get anybody on the block? Sorry, Amelia, go.
Yeah, I'm just tossing up who to nominate. Because
Alex.
I think I'm probably alive with 2 evils.
Alex came in there very hard towards the end there. On that.
I'm gonna
fourth
say
vote.
10 seconds.
That's why I think I'm alive with 2 evils. I will nominate. I'm gonna nominate Alan.
Yeah.
Amelia's nominated Alan. Tell us why.
The empath 0 really strikes me as a demon move to build trust with your neighbours. That was kind of what swayed me over the edge between Alex or Alan. Yeah, I think. Well, actually, no. I know Rick to be poisoned, so it has to be Alan. It can't be Alex, because Keith's the only outsider.
Yeah, we'd go through Keith. Yep.
Yeah.
Can't be
Yes.
the vote.
Yes. I know Keith to be poisoned. It could have been a random ping from the poisoner, but it could also be Alan as Nodashi, which would explain why my artist question didn't go off.
Alan's defense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think that in a world where you are not the demon, then I'm the most likely demon candidate. It doesn't explain the math 1 on night 1, unless Quinn was, like you said, poison sniped, but that seems unlikely, or at least less likely than the simple world where you are a demon poisoning myself and Schwain, who never found out.
Hang on, why would I
I
be poisoning
think
Schwain?
that because in this world, I think Alex is in the world where you're a demon. I think Alex is a minion. And if I'm an empath, or if I'm claiming empath as the demon that says I got 0s on recluse, after finding out that Keith is the recluse, if I was evil, I'd probably just change my bluff to
What was your last night's information?
Raven Keeper or Soldier. 1.
Alright, I'm going to run the nomination. 4 to tie, 5 to put Alan on the block instead. So 3, 2,
Not possible, is it? Unless everybody votes.
No,
for
you
it.
can only tie this, and the evil team
Yeah.
can only tie it, not the good team.
Yeah, it's game over.
2 is not enough. With that, it can only be tied.
Even.
So with that, the game is over.
Evil.
And we have a winning team, and that is the evil team.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I
Was
want to
poison,
apologize. I made this grim a little bit too difficult, I think. But that said, one person had the correct role, and that's Amelia, who, for the second week running, was in the final 3 with 2 evils. Amelia's
That's rough.
world was that there was a poisoner. There was.
Got it.
Alex poisoned Quinn on night 1, creating the math 1. And that left the 2 townsfolk that were poisoned to be Amelia, who asked the artist question whether Keith, Rick, or Quinn were the demon. I probably wasn't going to register the recluse as the demon if Amelia wasn't poisoned, but nonetheless, it kind of the question kind of became arbitrary. And then Rick was the other poisoned townsfolk who was killed on the final night, checked Amelia, and got no dashi. That leaves Keith the recluse, who I put in the bag because I wanted some Marionette paranoia. Schwain the oracle, who didn't get any info, and Alan the Nodashi, who got
Well done, Ellen.
the bluffs of
you.
empath, soldier, and fisherman.
I was coming around to that because it was
Math
just
number is
too weird that
0?
Schwain died and then Rick died as well.
Yeah.
I think Schwain had to be the kill. I think on night 2 because we'd executed yourself, Quinn, and the only person that's not poisoned is Ishwain, and so
Ishwain,
I have to
yeah.
rule out the world where you like, or I have to make it hard for you to figure out if you're poisoned or not.
Yeah, I think the cost of that is that it's basically, if it's the correct,
It moves the demon to my
it's
side.
it narrows it to you. But
So on
process.
the
Good poison, Alex.
on the first
Very
Got
very
it.
good.